Hey everybody, it's Alex at Motoroso, and we're making a series of videos about the Baja Designs LED lighting kits for the 2019 and up Mercedes-Benz Sprinter vans 1500 to 1300. But in this video specifically, we're focusing on the kits that go down there in the fog pocket location. Now, each of these kits is going to include two of their Squadron series lights, which is a 3" by 3" light pod, really making it the perfect size pod to go down in that fog light location. Each of the kits is going to, of course, include the necessary mounting hardware and these custom-made brackets to make sure you get a really sturdy mount, and that's going to be necessary because these fog lights are heavy-duty. They do weigh a lot more than your stock fog lights. It's also going to include the necessary adapters so that you can plug this directly into your stock fog light switch if you want to control them that way, or if you're going to be running something like an auxiliary switch controller like the S-Pod, which we highly recommend for controlling all your electronics accessories. You can definitely wire these right into that. You're just going to need a couple of additional accessory harnesses. And we'll put links to all of that down in the description to help you pick what you need. Now, lastly, this kit is going to include these really clean looking custom bezels to make sure you get the best custom tight look on that nice Sprinter van that you're building out. And that's all going to come in the kit. So really the only thing that differs across these kits, and there are 6 different versions, is going to be the actual Squadron light pods that come in the kit themselves. We'll put links to each of the different versions of the kit in the description of the video. And if you find this helpful in choosing which one you're going to buy, please click those links and buy from us, because that's what supports what we do over here. And we'd love to help you with your project build. You can reach us there on live chat or call us toll free at 833-MOTOROSO. Now, the first 2 versions of this kit I'll talk about are going to be the Squadron Sport kit. That's going to include their Squadron Sports, which put out 3,150 lumens each for a total of 6,300 lumens off the entire kit. And this is a non-SAE off-road use only light. Now, can you use it on the street? Yes. Might you get a ticket from a law enforcement officer? Yes, potentially. This is really a decision that you need to make, but there's several advantages to the Squadron Sport. First is that it's got interchangeable lenses. Now, the 2 different kits you're going to choose from are going to be whether it's going to come with a clear a clear wide cornering lens or an amber wide cornering lens. And when I say wide cornering, it means it's going to be full light diffusion. Because it's going down there in that fog light location, it's going to spread the light everywhere. Now, the interchangeable lenses would allow you to swap these out for, let's say, a spot lens. If you want to shoot that light really far up the trail in a directed beam, you can buy accessory lenses and do exactly that. They also make a nice driving combo lens that splits the light 50-50, and you can choose in the aftermarket lenses, you can choose whether or not you want amber or clear as well. But the 2 versions of this kit that you're going to choose from when you're buying the kit is clear or amber lenses. Now, if you're going to find yourself in a lot of snow, sleet, ice, anything that reflects light back, you're probably going to want the amber lens. That amber light does not glare as much. It's going to allow you to actually see through the dense fog and the reflective conditions that you might be facing. Now, the next 2 versions of this kit are going to be the Squadron Pro. Now, this bumps each of those Squadron Pros up to 4,100 lumens each for a total of 8,200 lumens from that fog pocket location. Again, non-SAE, non-street legal. This is off-road lighting. Again, it's going to come in the 2 options, whether you want a clear diffused lens or an amber diffused lens. Again, in those low, high glare conditions, consider getting that amber light. But these are really, truly a very, very bright off-road light. And this might be what you want to choose if you're not planning on putting any other accessory lighting on your vehicle whatsoever, but you know you're going to be taking off-road and need a lot of light. Again, you still retain that interchangeable lens. This is just going to be the highest lumen output you're going to get off that fog pocket location. Now, the last 2 kits that I'm going to cover here are their SAE versions of this. So the Squadron SAE has been actually reviewed and approved by the Society of Automotive Engineers and makes it an actual official street legal light. Now, we think that this is the right fit for Sprinter vans for 2 main reasons. First of all, if you're building out a Sprinter van, you're probably going to be covering a lot of ground, doing a lot of miles, and a lot of times probably on windy back roads and driving at night. So having a street legal light that's not going to blind oncoming drivers and you're not going to get a ticket for using is probably actually fairly important, especially if you plan on putting other auxiliary lighting for your off-road conditions on your vehicle as well. And we're making other videos about those kits. Now, all of that street legality is due in thanks to this revolutionary new aspheric projector lens that Baja Designs introduced last year. These are top of the line technology that gives a super crystal clear projection with a really clean cutoff line that will not blind the oncoming drivers. It keeps the light low and works exceptionally well as a fog light. Now, the second reason that we think that this is a really good fit for these Sprinter vans is because the vans feature a corner illumination technology. So it's going to sense the position of the steering wheel, and then it's going to illuminate the fog light on the inside corner to illuminate your corner and give you visibility in corners. So it's going to do this pretty much all the time, at least in the dark. And so you want to make sure that this is a street legal light, because a lot of the times that's going to be happening on public roads. And so for that exact reason, we've chosen the clear light version, the white light version of that kit. Now, if you know for sure that you're going to be doing a lot of driving in, again, those highly reflective, high glare conditions like snow, sleet, heavy fog, you can also get an amber version of this kit. So we think that the SAE is the right fit. We're also going to be installing this on our friend Matt's Sprinter van. So check out that video. We'll put a link to that installation guide right here. Each of these SAE versions of the light pods put out 2,420 lumens for a total of 4,840 lumens off of these SAE pods. Now, that is the lowest lumen output from all the kits I've talked about, but it's still a very, very high number for an SAE approved light, pretty much maxing out what can be approved by the SAE. Again, we'll put a link to all 6 versions of this kit down in the description of the video, and those links will take you over to Motoroso.com, where if you found this helpful, please consider shopping with us, because that supports everything that we do here. You can also reach us there on live chat or call us toll free at 833-MOTOROSO. Now, if you'd really like to check out some A-pillar lights that throw off some serious off-road lighting, that'll be our next video in this series. Check that video out right here. We love that mounting location. It's about as high you can go on the vehicle without going above the driver's eye line, which is really important for visibility. Plus, they just look killer. We hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.